We've been looking at different ways to represent data, and data again is information. So, first we looked at picture graphs. So, on our first day of our lessons, we looked at what the pictures in a picture graph show us. And we were able to see that our picture graphs can show us and help us compare if more children like swings or more children like the slide. They can also show us how many children chose a certain drink at lunch, whether they chose between milk, juice, or water. And each person in the graph, or each drawing or circle in the graph, represented a person's answer. Then we looked at how to make a picture graph. So we looked at how to read problems and how to put our data into a graph, into a picture graph specifically, so that we could answer a question. Yesterday, you guys looked at how to read a bar graph, and bar graphs are another way to show information. Instead of drawing a picture, though, you have a bar graph that starts at one end and goes to the next end, and each box on the graph shows an answer to what food someone might like, or what games someone might like, or whatever information that you are comparing. So today we're going to answer, how does a bar graph help you compare information? So we're going to look at this picture right here. And Dan is keeping track of all the food he sells at the soccer game. He sells all the food on the table. Make a bar graph to show the food he sells. So we are going to color in the boxes for each food item that he sells. So we're going to start with pizza. We are going to cross out each pizza as we go. 1, 2, 3. So Dan sold 1, 2, 3 slices of pizza. Now we're going to count our hot dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hot dogs. So he sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hot dogs. Now we're going to count our tacos. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he sold 1, 2, 3, 4 tacos. How do you know that you counted each food in the picture? So the way that we know that we counted each food in the picture is we crossed each one out as we put the information or the data into our graph. What's another way that you guys can think of that would show that you know that you counted each item in the picture? For our next problem, we are going to be looking at, are there more daisies or more sunflowers in the garden? We're going to make a bar graph to find out. Each box we shade in is for a flower in our picture. So let's start with the daisies. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 daisies. So 1 is already colored in for us. So 2, 3, 4, 5 daisies. Now let's count our sunflowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 sunflowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 sunflowers. So just like we used in our picture graphs, we're going to draw a line right here because this is where the daisies stop. But the line right here doesn't stop for sunflowers. We have 1, 2 more sunflowers. So there are more sunflowers in our garden. Now you guys are going to again ask friends or family members which hand they write with. And the more information you can collect, the more accurate or correct your data is going to be. So enjoy asking family members and friends what hands they write with, what toys they like, and doing